Hi, and welcome to another episode of Girl Games WoW. I've taken one of my other alts to see if we can get the correct dungeon that we need. And we did. Here's Wailing Caverns. Okay. So with this one, I'm not really great with where stuff is. They've killed 2 bosses, it looks like, already. They also don't look like they're in the mood to wait, which will happen, so just catch up as you can. The person with the X on them is the tank. So just try and keep them within line of sight. The tank doesn't always make that easy for you. He should, but he won't. As always, we're just going to greet everything, especially since this is an alt. This won't be 100% of a run through with this dungeon because we queued into it and they were already underway. That's perfectly fine. At least you'll get to see most of it and the boss. And this is, like I said, a lot like Dead Mines or any other dungeon. Mostly it's a big game of follow the leader. If you don't know where to go, they'll mark the tank or you can mark the tank in some way. And just do what you can to keep them alive. Sometimes they'll get ahead of you. There's not much you can do about that, especially if they don't want to wait. So just do what you can, because you can't heal while moving. Oh no, shit. I accidentally hit need for that. I did not win the roll, which is good because I did not actually need that. Be careful. For some reason, this DPS seems to be getting out in front of the tank. That'll happen. These guys are going very fast. You can tell that either they've ran this dungeon before. My thought is going to be more than likely, though, these are people's alts. And so they know the dungeon from their other characters. You'll notice I'm not really fighting with the way they're running around. We will make sure to read. We've already got a lot of quest objectives finished. Just try to follow where they're going. It won't be easy, especially when they go jumping off of things like that. Again, when you're in a group where everyone's new, or if you're in a group where it's a guild, they will be more inclined to wait, give you time to get your bearings. So we're far enough. What we're doing is, the way these quests run is you go do the front part, you come back with them to the beginning of the quest, of the zone, you turn them in, and then they'll give you the next set. Because we didn't have these picked up, we can't do the next set. So all I'm doing is sticking with them while they do what they need to do. Now, this is where how I have my stuff set up is going to come in handy. Because what you want to do if you're the healer is, fucker, you got my way of my click. Thanks. Click on the guy with the X, and this is where your helium comes in. If you just hit this, it's going to heal the one that you're focused on, thusly. And if you hit this, it won't take your focus off your X, but it will push the heal on whoever you want to heal it on. So, this is where nice little tricks come in handy. And you want to be focused on the main guy. Now, it came off because I looted. That's the only way it'll come off, is if you click on something else, or if it gets too far out of your line of sight. So you want to do it this way with this boss, because he's going to cast a ritual. You have to protect him. So as healer, it's my job to protect him, to heal him if he gets hurt. It's their job to keep monsters from getting to him. It's also my job to keep them healed. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I try and stand towards the middle so that I can keep everyone in my line of sight. That doesn't always work. I don't mind overhealing them. So I'll just watch through. I will make sure to greed the item instead of need it. No one's really hurt, but I just like to make sure. So like I'll pop this on this person and that on that person. I'll read this. And because it popped, that should be Wailing Caverns. Alright, so that was really a quick episode. we will leave the group, which will teleport us out, and that's Wailing Caverns. Thank you for watching Girl Games WoW, and also look for today's regular